my students and the friends. Good evening. This is my second streaming session on YouTube. And usually I don't take any classes online or I don't go stream before that. Actually, yesterday I came a live stream and I got some viewers and some of my friends requested to organize these sort of programs. That's why I'm going to arrange the second session with streaming with you. And my today's session is speaking, IELTS speaking. Now speaking, I'd like to discuss about the Cambridge speaking test. And today's speaking test is on Cambridge 11, Test 1, Speaking Test 1. Dear viewers, and I will discuss about the speaking session and you can help me asking some questions on the chat box at the comment section so that I can help you and you can get the benefit from my space and from my presentation, and you can make this session effective. You can be benefited as well as your friends who are not joining these programs. Later on, they can share this from my streaming playlist, what would be convenient for them to learn about the speaking. So let's come to the point. Usually the examiner can ask you, the candidates, about himself or herself or his or her home, about work, about studies, other familiar topics. These are the common questions usually the examiner asks in IELTS speaking. This is the first session. In speaking, there are three sections. Section 1 is based on some common questions and then general questions, and section 2 is cue card, and section 3 is follow-up questions. And today I will discuss the three sections from Cambridge Book 11 IELTS Test 1 Speaking Test 1. Let me discuss about the common questions in IELTS. The first questions examiner may ask you in the different ways. Same questions may be asked. May I know your name? Could you please tell me your name? Or examiner may ask you in short, in brief, your name please. Or examiner may ask you, what is your full name? Same question. In different patterns, examiner can ask you. And this is the common pattern, and usually examiner will ask you the same question in different patterns. And your reply should be in that case, my name's Raju Ahmed. Instead of saying, my name is Raju Ahmed, you could say, my name's Raju Ahmed. My friends and colleagues and relatives, my family members call me Raju, so you may call me Raju. I mean, in the IELTS, the examiner expects in details of your name, not a single word of yes, no answer. There is no yes, no answer. In details, there is no single word answer. And you need to make the sense, make a sentence, sensible sentence or meaningful sentence. That is very important thing. That's why your reply should be in details. And instead of saying, my name is Raju Ahmed, say, my name's Raju Ahmed, because it satisfies the demand of the pronunciation rules. Usually natives say that use the contraction, and contraction is important rules for speaking, especially the pronunciation, the native accent it fulfills. Though in the common question section you don't have any band score, this is a kind of greetings. And then examiner may ask you about your residential area. Where do you live in? Where have you come from? Or where is the residential area? Or tell something about the area you come from. And this the question demands that you will describe your residential area. Shafiqul Islam, one of our friends, asked me, give me some suggestion about pronunciation. Inshallah, in the pronunciation section, I will give you some idea about pronunciation. In the meantime, I will help you about the pronunciation, what is very important for you. Follow my accent. I am trying to follow the pronunciation rules, and according to my pronunciation, most of the cases I use the British accent and the British rules of pronunciations. These are the standard pronunciation of things because my pronunciation, as far as I know, it's good enough, and I don't twist any pronunciation, and it's natural. That's why you can follow my pronunciation. It will be beneficial for you. And I will discuss a pronunciation class about this. Inshallah, you'll be benefited. Be in touch with me. Inshallah, you'll get this. Second question I was telling about. You need to give a brief discussion about your residential area. You could say that, well, I live in a very good residential area in Dhaka. To be more exactly, it's Mirpur 1. The people of dwellers here are all middle class, and all the amenities are available here, like medical facilities, education facilities, and all kinds of communications are available here. And people live here very peacefully. And we organize a very good neighborhood here. All the people are very much cooperative. I love my residential area very much because this residential area is ideal one to live. And then examiner may ask you, if it is offline, examiner may ask you, if your exam is held online, it will not be happen to you. But if it is offline or in-person exam, examiner may ask you, could you please show me your passport? Could you please show me your passport? If it is offline, bear in mind, if it is online, and setup will be prepared before you start the exam, before the examiner start the session. That's why examiner usually don't ask the questions in the online session, speaking session, or video call. If it is in-person test, examiner may happen to ask you the same questions. It's a common one. Could you please show me your ID? Could you please show me your passport? I mean, your passport is your identity. And that is a very important thing. Most of the non-native speakers make a mistake here. You could say, showing your passport. So play, just you will be acting. Sure, here you are. Sure, here you are. Or you could say, sure, here you go. Sure, here you go. Sure, here you go. These are the common expressions used by the British people. It's very important to follow the British etiquettes. You can make the translated sentence, but etiquette is very important thing. Etiquette means manners, attitude, the approach the native use. You should not use your translated. This is my passport. You should not say. This is wrong answer. It is my passport. It is also wrong answer. It's English, but not the native approach, a native use of English. These are translated English. Use the native manners, etiquettes, greetings instead of using translated English. Dear viewers, I hope you got it and you'll be benefited from this session. You got the reply of the third questions. And the fourth question examiner may ask you, where are you from? Or where you come from? Or where is your hometown? Where is your native town? Usually the examiner asks you, where are you from? That means your native town. You will give the details. Mr. Iqbal Hussain, it's very important class for me, not only for you, inshallah, for your friends as well. And all others viewers can be benefited from this class. And if you have any query, you can give me suggestion in the comment box. Inshallah, I will try my best to give you the session organized. And if you have any query about the reading session, you can mention in the comment section, and I will give you the tips on reading in reading session class. And if you have any query about writing, yeah, mention it in the comment box. I will try my best to organize a session on writing. If you have any query about listening, okay, mention in the comment box. Inshallah, you'll get this session. If you are benefited, let me know about it. If you have any suggestion, let me know about it, so that you and as well as your friends can be benefited. The Bangladeshi candidates can be benefited from this. Well, the fourth question I was talking about your hometown. Some candidates start with that. My hometown is Barishal. My hometown is Rajshahi, Sylhet. That is enough. Not like this. You need to give the brief description of your hometown. But how can you describe about your hometown? Obviously, you will mention your hometown. Which part of the country? It's northern part, or southern part, eastern part, or western part, northeastern part, northwestern part, southeastern part, southwestern part. And it will make your space rich. It will make your space affluent. And then you will mention, why is your hometown famous for? And you can mention about the name of famous politician, famous writer, famous social activist, famous scholar, and any historical place, an historical monument, your culture, your tradition, costumes, food habit. If there is any tourist spot in your hometown, this could be included. You can say that. Well, I am from Maliganj. It's around 30 kilometers away from the capital city, Dhaka. The people of my hometown are very simple, hospitable. Around 85% people are educated. People are very cooperative. People love to communicate each other. And people love the culture. That's why many cultural figures like Khanatur Rahman, Madhubayati came from my hometown. And among the 7 colleges in the Southeast Asia, in the subcontinent, I mean, Devendra College is one of them. The Nobel laureate, first Nobel laureate on economics, Amartya Sen, is from my hometown. The cash crop of my hometown are onions, jutes, rice. Around 20% people are dependent on agriculture. The green view of the winter of my hometown is very charming. People of different places come over there to visit my hometown. And if someone wants to go to my hometown from the capital city Dhaka, you can use different transport like public bus, as well as you can take the taxi or private cars, various ways. So as a whole, I'd like to say that our hometown is a very good residential area, and it has been announced as the city of education for several times. I'm proud of my hometown. That means you will give a brief description of your hometown. It's very important thing. Saif Khan, Alhamdulillah, I am well. You have mentioned that. How are you, sir? Or কেমন আছেন, sir? Alhamdulillah, I am well. Abdul Rahman, Abdul Rahim, Ibrahim, he offered salam. Walaikum assalam. Saif Khan, sir. Alhamdulillah, again. So you have any query you can mention on the comment box. I will try my best to give you the idea about this. Regarding speaking, in short, it should be. And one of my friends, Sir Shafiqul Islam, mentioned about pronunciation. Pronunciation is not a short factor. It will take time to organize the pronunciation. That's why I'll give a class or I will organize a discussion on pronunciation so that you can be benefited. Inshallah, this week I will try my best to organize this. Same time, same platform, same session. Inshallah. This week I will organize a discussion on pronunciations and the difference between British accent and American accent and why it is important to know because it's important to get ASIP good band score above 7.5 or 7 to ensure the pronunciation. And in some cases, we see that some people are trying to pronounce English a different way. To make it different, they are twisting the language. And it's getting happened to the defaced one. And this is not appreciated in IELTS speaking. It may degrade your band score. That's why you have to know the rules. Otherwise, you should not try to pronounce like the natives. Because some words you may pronounce like the natives, and some words you are coming to pronounce like the Bangladeshi conventional speakers. That is not good. That's a bad sign in speaking. It's a discredit. So I will give you Abdul Rahim, very good. Sir, how we improve our speaking part? As I am talking about, these are the way to improve your speaking part. Follow my instruction, inshallah. You will be able to improve your speaking. And obviously, you have to speak English and you have to avoid Bengali. Why I have avoided or neglected the Bengali in this session so that you can understand. And I am using very easy English so that you can understand me. I'm not using the posh English or the standard one, what you won't be able to understand. And if I speak very fast, you won't be able to get me. That's why I'm speaking very slowly. And that is called the fluency. And IELTS demands is transparency and easy to understand and easy to get, easy to scrutiny, easy to catch, so that you can get them speaking very slowly to make you understand and using very simple words. Because IELTS test is a communicative test based on communicative language and globally appreciated English. Not the native standard, it's a global standard. Try to follow my instruction and try to practice with your friends. And every day you join this session, I will try my best to organize this session every day. Hopefully you'll be benefited. and try to practice. And I will try my best to organize you live class on Zoom so that you can be benefited sometimes online classes for you and for my students. And it will be free for all. I will try my best. Inshallah. The my section was about the hometown. You need to give a brief description of your hometown. Not just mentioning the name of your hometown. And for details, as I mentioned earlier, name of your hometown, the location, and tell about the directions and how far is it from you, the capital city, so that people can get a vivid picture of your hometown. Details and its culture, food habit, costumes, people, historical places or monuments, famous politicians, writers are the key persons you can mention. It can make your speech effective and they can get the clear idea what you are talking about and a specific topic. And then the fifth question, it's very important in IELTS speaking. Around 99.99% candidates will face these questions. Are you in work or study? Are you in work or study? Examiner won't ask you what is your profession, what is your occupation. Though the demand of this question is your occupation, examiner won't ask you what is your occupation. Examiner will ask you, are you in work or study? If you're a student, you will say that I'm in study or I'm studying XYZ college or university. You could say that, well, I'm a student of Dhaka University. I'm studying Department of Physics. This is very rich department. The faculty members are from North American universities. Some are from MIT, some are from Harvard, some are from Cambridge. They are very cooperative, and our department laboratory is well equipped. We can learn different things, and research materials are available. All the modern technologies are available over there, and online libraries, we can have an access to the rich online libraries, the Cambridge University Library, Oxford University Library. So very good learning environment over there. Teachers and students are very cooperative. They are very friendly. They can share each other. They can share their opinion about the topics when they are studying. And we have also publications. We can publish our research papers with our supervisors and with their supervision, as well as the concerning the departmental head. And our journal is university journal is globally acknowledged. Many famous researchers from different countries publish their research papers on the journals. So it indicates the ranking of the university, and our university is among the 500 universities in the world nowadays. Once it was familiar as the Oxford of the East. And this is the highest ranking university in our country. In Asia, it is one of the 100 universities. I'm really proud of my department as well as my study. An examiner will go to the next questions. If you're working person, you can say that, well, I'm in work. I'm working with a multinational company. It's Unilever, and we do marketing of different kinds of cosmetic items and deodorants, perfumes, and some other brands. It is #1 brand in the world, especially for the cosmetics. And I am working over there as a marketing manager. And my duty is to lead the team, organize the team, motivate the team, mobilize the team, and fulfill the sales target and monitor the sales target of my subordinates. And my responsibility is to generate the revenue of the company, and monitoring as well as mentoring is my duty. Key responsibilities is first. I'm happy with my company. You could say that. And then examiner may ask you some other questions. Are you satisfied with your job? Reply could be, definitely I'm satisfied with these jobs because I'm getting handsome remunerations as well as dignity, because this is the number one company in the world at the cosmetic brands and the dude brands as well as the perfumes. It has a social dignity and social acknowledgement. I get honor when I move around here and there in my friend circle, in the society. Everybody appreciates me due to this company. That's why I'm satisfied with this. As well as the working environment is very good. The teammates are very cooperative. Team leaders are very cooperative. As I would like to say that I'm a team maker. I can make my own decisions. I help my subordinates with my knowledge, my experience, and supporting them with motivations and offering different kinds of gifts as well as incentives that can improve their appraisals of performance. Sometimes we give the performance appraisal award. That's why it makes me satisfied with this company. Okay. Then examiner may ask you, it depends on the candidates, because this question is very crucial. If you are fresher, never say that accidentally, I'm in work, because examiner may ask you work related questions, work relevant questions. If you are a student, freshers, obviously you will tell that you are a student, because examiner may ask you in that sense study relevant questions about your university, about your department, about your favorite subject or something else. You can guide the examiner. What could be the questions? So it's very important to decide the general question topic. It depends on the examiner. In the questions, speaking test 1, book 11, Cambridge book 11, speaking test 1. Examiner asked some questions about food, favorite food. What food do you like eating most? What is important? I say my learners, viewers, and their candidates who are in this program with me today, answer is hidden into the questions. Here, examiner asks about what sorts of food do you like eating most? Sort means kind. What kind? Kind, what kind of foods are available in your country? Traditional food, fast food, junk food, different kinds of food. Obviously, you will choose traditional one because you know about your traditional foods very much, and you can tell a lot about this. And what you will mention that I like most, because like is your verb here. Like is verb, and you. Question subject you. In answer, it converted into I, because examiner asked you, what sort of food do you like eating most? Obviously, answer should be subject should be I. Well, I like most traditional food, because traditional foods are very hygienic, and convenient for us, especially the people where which region they live, and their traditional food is fulfill their hygienes, their nutritions, the necessary nutritions to the people in this region, especially in subcontinent, fulfill our traditional foods. That's why I like this. My traditional foods are fish curry, different kinds of vegetables, and different kinds of rice, like plain rice, fried rice, and fried rice are of different kinds. Egg fried rice, chicken fried rice, mutton fried rice, beef fried rice, and these are called sometimes biryani. Biryani is a special dish of the subcontinent. Always I don't like the biryani. Most of the cases I like the traditional plain rice with vegetables, fish, chicken, as well as different kinds of pulses. Because this mentions the hygienes, it's very healthy. I feel comfort. It's easy to cook. It's available surrounding us. Vegetables. Bangladesh is a green country. Vegetables are cultivated everywhere, especially in the winter seasons. And this country has a 6 seasons. 6 seasons we have different kinds of vegetables, and these are available. Easy to manage this. That's why I like this very much. Examiner will go for the next questions given because why sometimes is that mentioned, but you will make the reply of the why. I mentioned what is my favorite food, as well as I gave the answer of the question why, reason why I like this food. Next question. Do you watch, sorry, who normally does the cooking in your home? Your home, you will say my home or our home. Very good, Abdul Rahim. I like biryani. Biryani is a traditional food in our country. You can say biryani is a traditional food. Yeah, is the subcontinental food. This is the food of our subcontinent. Thank you, sir. I will follow your suggestions, Abdul Rahim. I appreciate this. Inshallah, you will reach your goal, expected goal, inshallah. Maybe your exam is knocking at the door. Abdul Rahim, sir, how we improve our speaking part? Yeah, I replied. Thank you, sir. I will follow your suggestions. Wish you all the best. And I expect that Almighty Allah will bless and may Allah give you the utmost success. Your expected band score as well as today and day after date, you will get the benefit with this. And may Allah help you to lead the Islamic life as well. Abdul Rahim, inshallah, sir. So, who normally does the cooking in your home? Your home, you will say my home or our home. In your home, you are not the alone. You are not the only member. So you will say our home. In our home. Our home. So mention usually your mother. So you can say that, well, usually my mother cook in our home. Sometimes I help my mother in cooking as well as I have a sister-in-law. She is a very good chef. She cooks sometimes some traditional special dishes, especially biryani, beef curry, mutton rajala. These are the favorite dishes in our family. Most of the cases, my mother cooked this. My mother is a good chef. I think in my locality, she is the best chef. She cooks different kinds of traditional foods. Also, she can make some uh, cakes, traditional cakes like bhapa pita, polchi pita, as well as she can cook payesh. This is the special dish. in Bangladesh, especially in the winter season. People like this with the date juice. It's very important. You can say, you can describe in this way. The question was, who basically cook food in your home? In your reply, don't say my home because in a family you are not the only person in our home. Some candidates will say that my home. What the examiner asking for and what is relevant, it is very important. Relevancy is very important. Yes, sir, Shujon. How are you? Alhamdulillah, fine, thank you. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Wa alaikum assalam, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So you can reply in this way. You can say about another person, it's very important to deliver the optimum sentences with relevancy, with grammatical accuracy. But most of the cases, students are very concerned about the speed, not speed. The fluency doesn't speed. Fluency means, again, I'm saying transparency. What you say is clear to understand, it's transparent to understand, it's easy to understand, and all the words are simple. There is a saying, or there's a quotation, there's a proverb, kiss the language, kiss, Kiss, kiss the language. That means keep it short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Your sentences should be short and your sentences should be simple so that everybody can understand you. And most of the cases, students are trying to make the complex sentences, compound sentences. They cannot make the simple sentence even they are worried about it because they are learning from this, from different mentors and different trainers. They are saying that you need to judge whether you can make the accurate sentence or not. 7.5 is not high band score. It's quite easy. It's quite simple. When you are getting 9, 8.5, yeah, in that sense, you need to think of the complex sentences, compound sentences. But for 7, grammatical accuracy is very important. You are telling complex sentences, but you are making grammatical mistakes in every sentence, even every expression, even every phrase you are making the mistake. You cannot expect a good band score. That's why I suggest you to make the accurate sentences with transparency. I'm taking much time. I was supposed to complete the session. Next question in the speaking test 1, the Cambridge book 11. Do you watch cookery programs on TV? Why or why not? Well, I like to watch the cookery program on social media. My favorite cookery channel is Abdul Rahim's Recipe. Abdul Rahim is the famous chef in Bangladesh. She worked in Intercontinental Hotel. She was a head chef over there. She have visited different countries as a chef, and she has joined the cookery programs in the Australian Master Chef. He had been first, or he stood first, and he was the Master Chef of the Australian Master Chef. And he organized different kind of dishes, and he shows the simple ways to cook different hygienic dishes, especially using the vegetables and the traditional ingredients available. Especially, he likes to make the dishes with the marine fishes. These are very hygienic, healthy, and tasty as well. And it has no communal biasness. All kinds of people, the people of all communities like his dishes because he used the marine fishes. Marine fishes are allowed for all communities, and there is no communal barrier over there. like Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, whatever. Everybody can take dishes. That's why I like his dishes, cookery program. And I don't like to miss his cookery program. If I get in his peer, and his channel name is Abdul Rahim's Recipe. This one. And I suggest others to see this so that they can be benefited from this cooking chef. So the question was, do you watch? You can and you can say TV program, Bangladesh Master Chef, or some other program. The question was, do you watch? Do you watch? I was. You? Question subject you use. You. So your reply subject should be I. How, sir? This is very informative. Mr. Abdul Rahim, information, all the information I gave, these are fake. It's not the valid information. Why I gave this information? Actually, I don't watch any cookery competitions or cooking competition, any program on TV or social media. I sketched, I imagined, just I thought about this. I made my brainstorming with this. I gave some idea, basic rules, the relevant to the cooking, and nothing else. I know nothing about this. Actually, Mr. Abdul Rahim, you are the person. I sketched your personality before me, and I tried to give this idea. Every information is wrong, every information is fake, but my motive was to ensure the optimum delivery. If you can ensure this, you can get good band score. If you think that you want to give the 100% authentic information, you don't like to tell a lie. I'm not telling lie, but I am following strategy. In Arabic, this is called mantiq, strategy. I have to describe, and they are taking the linguistic test. It's a kind of linguistic test. This test is not based on information, but information should be relevant to the topic, not the authentic. They never expect the authentic information, but they expect the relevancy, whether topic, the information is topic related or not. If you can give the topic related information, that is good for you. Well, I'm getting much time. Inshallah, tomorrow I will finish the session, next session. I'd like to end the here for today. And if you have any query about me, you can ask me. I will give you. And take your book, open your book, Cambridge 11, and go to the speaking test one. And any questions, there are many questions over there. Mention this in the comment box. Tomorrow I will discuss about this, inshallah. Sir, you are right. Just imagine and deliver is the best. Yeah, finally you got the point. Right now, you're on the right track. If you can use this, inshallah, you will be benefited. And this is the easiest way to boost up your sense, because your sentence should be sensible, but information should not be to the pinpoint, or the right example is not necessary, but description is necessary with relevant information. Relevant means topic related. Information could be fake, person could be fake. There is no shape who I know as Abdul Rahim, but I made it. This character, this is a theme character. Finally, you got this. If everybody realizes this, inshallah, everybody will be benefited. And I couldn't finish this session because already I have passed 44 minutes, 40 seconds. It's long session. It's 11:26 p.m. So I'd like to end the session here for today. Be with me every day, inshallah. You'll be benefited. I will try my best to give you authentic idea, and I will show you how to describe something. I will give you the information, and I will give you the solution, listening, reading, writing, speaking, whatever. If you have any query, you can ask me. If you have any suggestion, put it on the comment box. Inshallah, your friends will be benefited as well as the candidates of Bangladesh will be benefited. And it's your responsibility as the concerned people to help your friends. How can you help your friends? Join the session and make comments and give me some idea, and asking questions help your friends, because if you ask, I will give you more idea. And this week, don't miss, inshallah, I will discuss about pronunciation and what to know, how much is to know, and what level pronunciation you need to know, how to improve your stress, intonation. Bengali language, the flat language. English is stressed language, and you have to follow the intonation. This week I will discuss this. If you miss, you'll be loser. Don't like to miss this session. So thank you everybody. That's all for till next 7 days. Yeah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am waiting for your suggestion and your query about IELTS speaking, reading, writing, and something else. More questions, more reply, more solution. Is it possible to get band score without admit any coaching center in 2 months? My basic 2 months week level grammar, zero level grammar. To be honest, I passed 12 without learning any grammar. Grammar is not necessary, brother. Abdullah, Abdullah, that's sort of I. Ah, yes, sort of I. It's possible to get 6, not only 6, 7, 7.5 even. Grammar is not necessary. I'm not using any grammar. Just whatever I'm thinking, I'm delivering. Okay, just make a dialect partner for your speaking and for reading. Okay, try to understand the meaning of the sentences. It will help you to get the good band score. It's not necessary to understand the grammar. Grammar is not necessary. Inshallah, you will get this. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.